Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. This is Savah Rellcast, and I did not expect my friend James to be here. I forgot I didn't close off this world. Okay, I am going to retell a tale that is familiar to me, but not told to anybody ever. It's a genuine tale that comes from me, an original story. But instead of writing a book, I'm going to speak a book, and while I do so, I'll play Minecraft. That way, I can get done what I need to get done. So, yeah, I'm using the Norse skin pack to work with this, and I am on Forgotten Earth. So, intriguing. Well then, the way this is going to go down is I am just going to tell you the tale of a character by the name of Kitt. Kitt lives in an amazing world of magic, mystery, monsters, and mayhem. And this world is an extremely familiar world because other writers throughout history have written about it. I'm just trying to remember everything around here. So, okay. At any rate, I figured it would probably be best to tell this tale through first-person point of view, for it is being seen through the adventures that Kitt goes through. She lives on a planet called Forgotten Earth, and she frequents many... Oh, it's a drowner. Many different and unique areas. So, her earliest memory was waking up in a dark hut. Everything around me is black. It's dark. It smells like mud, moss, leather, and a lot of herbs, a lot of incense. Like, it has a patchouliness to it, and it has muskiness. That didn't go very well. I gotta remember I don't have elytra. There's a table in the room. There are some chairs in the room. I'm getting my ass blown off. I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Oh, the walls, the ceiling, everything is covered in leather. It's all, like, the walls aren't made out of leather, they're just covered in leather. The door is covered in leather. Furs, and, furs and leather. So that's probably where the musty smell came from. And, you can hear voices. I can hear voices on the other side of the door. They're talking, not really muffled, honestly, but kind of, I want to say desperate, not vehement, just worrisome. Oh gosh, there's a teal sheep in here. I want to head back home. How do I do it? Okay. So, on the other side of the door, as I get up and creep over to it, I can hear two voices. They have a strange accent. I'm not positive what language they're speaking in. Broken common. And, two of them, huh? And that's who's on the other side. There are two people on the other side of the door talking. And I assume I'm in their house. So, I don't know why I have an iron sword and not a... Hot damn. This... They might be talking about me, but here's the thing. I don't know who I am. I don't remember my name. I don't know anything. Honestly, I understand language. I know that I'm hungry and very thirsty and very tired and weak, but not exactly sure what the hell's going on, why I'm here, where here even is. And so, cautiously, I open the curtain and take a look out. And in the room beyond, it's much larger than the little room I'm in. The little room I'm in has like a low fire. The roof is coated in furs with a hole for smoke to escape, and it's actually rather warm. It's a dark oak sapling. The room beyond it is much bigger. Some of the wall is cave. Most of it's wood. There's a door. Everything is covered in furs. I'm assuming that helps keep it warm. Wow, this map is messed up. So, okay. And sitting at this table in the middle of the room are two Rakashta, two cat people dudes. One of them's completely black and a little smaller, very pantherish, and the other one is definitely older. Doesn't look exactly weak, just definitely looks a little more grizzled. See, that's that. That doesn't even belong there. No, you jerk. And so cautiously I sneak into the room because what else am I to do? I mean, I'm clearly not tied up, so I'm assuming stuff isn't too terrible. Yeah, that's also a duplicate. For a second there I thought the lava was a creature. And they actually greet me rather warmly. Startled, the older one who looks kind of like a lion. Turns out his name is Jareth. And the Black Panther boy's name is Shane. And he is Jareth's ward, so to speak. Like, they live in a hut. Creeper. Hot damn, there's a lot of creepers around here. You don't have a leech, Holly. And so, yeah, they found me, is the most they can give me. They offer me food and drinks that I've been out cold for a few days. They ask me my name. I can't tell them that. I don't know who I am. All I know is I'm feeling lost and everything seems strange. Okay, you can't talk to him. Alright, so how do I get back to Emperor Island? Compass points to the original spawn point. What I need is a compass. So at that point, I'm just like, I don't know anything. And of course, they just, strangely enough, they don't seem surprised. Or perhaps they are surprised and they're really good at hiding it. What in the name of the gods was that? Mutton. Well, that's good to know. So then I spend some time living with them as they nurse me back to health. They are, I wouldn't say martial artists, are more like monks, I think is a better way to describe how they live their lives. They live in a swamp, which is rather dangerous, on the continent of Forgotten Islands. The main continent of the Forgotten Islands, which is apparently where I am. I'm on a continent called Forgotten Islands. They make a go of trying to ask around to see if anybody knows who I am or if I'm missing with a missing war, like, I don't know, like a bounty on my head or whatever, but there's really nothing, honestly. So at that point, after I'm well enough, I don't have elytra. Very nice. I can go. I'm free to go. And they suggest that I travel north of where I am. I have to be careful though, because there are what is quintessentially a drider, really. They're elves attached to spider butts. They're not very big, but they're still very dangerous. So it's pretty much just in my best interest to watch out as I move along. I am not exactly sure which direction is the right direction to get home. I have a feeling I know, though. At any rate, so after spending some time with them, getting pro tips on how to survive, gearing up to leave, I then go. I then journey. Shane's not happy about it, but tough shit. I can't... I think it's either this way or that way. Skeletons. Everywhere I go. No, because that's the mountain. So the answer is that way. But if nightfall is coming, I'm just gonna have to get some sleep. So anyway, journeying outside seemed a rather bit dangerous. I had to skirt around an encampment of Drider, but I managed to give them the slip. I don't think they knew I was there, actually. I just steered real clear of them. Like, it's the right thing to do. I can't believe I have an iron sword. Where the heck is all our diamonds in this game? Wait, there's a downstairs. There's the cache. Forgot all about it. Heart of the Sea. Nice. Different lapis. Coal. Blocks of iron. No diamonds. Actually, so when I finally hit solid ground, because swamps are no fun to travel through, and had to fight a thing or two. Came across some interesting slug-looking beasts that were a little uncomfortably large. But, I mean, I was given a glaive to work with. It's a good distance, you know, like a pole arm with a blade at the end of it. Easy work of it. Truthfully, I really wish I had a shaker of salt going up against some rando sluggo things. But, no worse the wear. Experience is all I took away from any of that. Sluggos don't carry purses. So, at any rate, mainland, trying to head north as suggested by Jareth. He said I should hit up to a very far peninsula at the top northern part of the continent where unicorns and Pegasus and Unipeg all live together doing their own damn thing. And that it's not going to be an easy journey because I'm going to have to cross through some rough territory, and the peninsula itself is pretty much barred off by a really wicked, gross mountainside that you could either try traversing over or going through, and neither is a pleasant journey. So it's like, okay, now I gotta go do that. So so I had to head up the hills, but I had to travel through some valleyway peaks, which were actually pretty cool. The valley has, I don't know, there's these large and bizarre looking birds that run through them with like bright, crazy plumage red feathers. Not like giant roosters, not like chocobo, but sort of. Not like a... Yeah, they're not... I mean, they are dangerous in the sense that any giant bird can rip you to shreds and eat you if it wants to. But they are pretty tame and docile, and the plains people had a tendency of catching, breeding, and riding them. So that's a lot of fun. I assume that must be what it's like to ride a big old ostrich. Because though the animals seem very fearsome, they have a nice demure nature to them, you know, like there's a kindness inside, and I really like that about them. So I'm sure you, the viewer who's seen me playing my artsy Minecraft, has noticed that I'm not in Newgrounds, is the name of the world of my artsy Minecraft. I've decided to reload Forgotten Earth up using the Norse skin and play in here. And while in here, I'm going to try and recount tales that I remember from Kitt's journey on the other side. And that way I get this story out the way I want to get the story out, because I'm better at telling things than writing things. And I also get to play around in my original world, which I really, really miss. Where'd that skeleton go? So, I figure if I build up some resources and, you know, work things out in here, it'll be fun to play in this particular texture pack. And yeah, the village isn't surrounded by a wall just yet, so everything gets in here. Everything. But that'll change. At any rate, so this is what I'm doing now. This is a different bit of Minecrafting that's going to go on. I'm going to retell the tale of Kitt through Minecraft builds. We are leaving off right here as I reach the plains, journeying, and it wasn't too long. It didn't take too long to get. The swamp slowed me down, but by the time I hit the edge of it, the plains were easy, and then you just run into a plainsman and you kick back at a fire pit and, you know, smoke some strange flowery stuff and get high and party and, you know, just have casual sex with the locals. You know, it's the kind of things that you do on a fantasy journey. And, you know, then you hitch a ride, and they pull you up to the top of the plains, and you're off to the next area. So I'll tell you all about that later. I hope you enjoyed this. They're not going to be very long, but they will be sequential. The story will continue forward, and I will be here in Forgotten Earth. So I hope everybody enjoyed this bit of story time. Stick around and hear the tales of Kitt. This is Savah Rellcast signing off, and join me next time. I'll see you next time. Toodles.